Farms Productions. Today we are headed back down to our logging area. We're going to work on hauling those logs back to the farm here. It's pretty low ground that they're sitting on, and it's supposed to be warming up here pretty soon, so Big Ricky's got a spot cleared off up here that we're just going to sort, organize, and pile these logs, and then we're going to get some sawed and we're going to sell some. So we'll have to see where it goes from there, but here's the site where we're going to drop them, pile them up, get them sorted, and Big Ricky's going to load logs down below. So we got a little bit of a single track logging trail, or log trail that we're going to haul the logs on. Big lumberjack today. Not cutting down, we're not felling any trees today, but all those trees that we took down before, we're just getting them all picked up. We still got quite a bunch of them that we got to actually process and get to the length we want them, but we got quite a section done already that we are going to. We're not moving very fast. Are we in drive? Maybe we've been rolling this whole time. I'm confused. Anyways, headed down to pick those logs up now. So here's kind of what we got going on over here. We got these 4 logs here. These are really long logs. They're going to be cut into beams of some sort. We're just keeping these uncut at this moment because we don't know how long we want them. Got a couple just big logs there. Those are just humongous and not sure what we're going to do with that. But over here we have the real gems. So these are, I believe they're 22 footers, all these are. All big logs. Then we move on to the 12 footers, which is right here, and then we have 10 footers here, and we got a couple 10 footers mixed in with our 12 footers, but these are all 10 footers. And then we got a bunch of firewood. All right, we got our first load loaded. I just threw a strap across the middle just so that if they try to settle, hopefully it'll hold them on. We're not going very far, we're just going up the lane, so not really. As long as they stay on there, I don't really care what they do. Also got these buggers on the back, hopefully they stay. They just kind of sit on there, so take her easy on the way back up and see what happens. We've got her in 4-wheel drive first gear, and we're just gonna take a nice easy trip up. Hopefully I don't get stuck. We're moving. Here we go. Gonna be a good time. We got plenty of logs behind us. Let's see what happens. I don't know if we're gonna make her up. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Alright, we've got a chain. We are headed back on top of the hill. Dad should be ahead of us with the fent. He's going to work on plowing the trail a little bit better. And then we'll see if we can get up without getting pulled. Otherwise, we'll have to get pulled up. So, I guess we'll see in a minute what's going to happen. Alright, here we go. We're taking take 2. See if we can make it any further than we made it last time. It's already looking a lot more promising now that we're down to dirt here. We're just gonna drive right up on the hill. So this will probably be the most tricky part out of all of it, getting up this. This don't seem too bad so far. I got the big bump here. A little bit of a dike. We made it up that. So I think the rest of the day should be smooth sailing as far as hauling the logs up here. Just as long. I wish you would have made this a little bit wider. Came down this again because it's just not quite wide enough for the truck and trailer. We're right on the edges of it. So if you get off a little bit, it really hits the snow hard. But we're almost back to the corn crib here where we're gonna stack the logs. We're gonna see if we can find a way to get these unloaded. Doesn't look like our logs shifted too much, so luckily they didn't pinch my tie down in. So we're going to carefully take this off. Wasn't sure if there's going to be much tension on them or not. There wasn't. So now we can take our strap off and see if we get these puppies unloaded. So first thing I want to do is take the skid steer and push up against that, try to get these out, and then the logs are probably going to fall off, which is fine. And then we're going to work on just getting this unloaded. Okay, we got the first load unloaded. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 logs that we hauled on that first load. Not sure if we can haul any more than that, to be honest with you, but we could probably give her a try. So now, I'm gonna make a loop, turn around, go back for another one. We are back, and we are going to grab a few of these planks out of the back of the truck. These are not really, on that last load it didn't seem like it really held them from falling off, but what it did do was make sure that the logs didn't roll so that I couldn't get the strap off. So that's mainly what I think we're going to be using these for. So I'm going to throw a couple on each side. A lot less than I did last time. Just put 4 on there, and that should be good enough. Just so I can get my strap on there and not have the logs get it tight, and just make it easier to load, I suppose. So got these ready. Now I just gotta wait for Big Ricky to come over here and load me up. So now we wait. We got all the 14 footers picked up, all the 12 footers. Now all we got left is 10 footers over here by these piles. We quit using those side rail pocket things, those 2x6s you stick in the pockets, because they were just wreaking havoc. They were getting in the way. We broke 3 of them off just because the logs were rolling around. Now we're just stacking the logs on and just putting one strap across, hoping they stay. So they've been holding on so far. We are headed back to get unloaded once again, and then just gonna keep making loops. We got Grandpa in charge of the superhighway. He's made this trail a little bit wider for us now. He's really pushing the snow back. Gonna have some heck of drifts here when we get a wind, but a little bit easier to drive through here without getting sucked into the sides, so that's nice. We're on to our last pile here. These are all 10 footers. Hopefully we'll probably get most of them on this load if we can go 2 piles deep, but there might be a couple left over. And then there's the long 20 footers there, and then we're gonna start loading from over there where they're cutting them up right now. So waiting on Big Ricky to come here and load me up again, and then hopefully get these cleaned up over on this side pretty quickly here. I'm a little concerned for my safety, but we got all the 10 footers on here. Put 2 on the back. Hopefully they stay. They shouldn't roll off. Should be all right. But that is quite the load, if you'd have to ask me. Quite the load of logs. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can't get her up the hill and unloaded. Well, we made it back now to see if our logs are going to stay on. Oh, they stayed. Whew. Exhilarating. All right, now we can work on taking these straps off, and we'll hop in the skid steer, get them unloaded. Ten footers are unloaded. Decent little stack of them. So now we're gonna head down and get some more. This is where the big operation is. We got quite the pile of firewood over here. Working on loading up 10 footers. Got some 12 footers and looks like some 20 footers over there. These logs are a bit smaller that we're loading right now. But on top of this pile of 10 footers, we got another pile, 10 footers over there, the load itself. And then we just got a whole mess of logs up here that we gotta get picked up yet. Then we got all these over here we gotta do yet. There's quite a bunch of them. So we'll be at her a while getting these all cleaned up. We're getting loaded with some 20 some odd footers. These are pretty big logs. These are gonna be possibly cut into beams. I'm not sure about all of them, but probably gonna be cut into beams. So we're coming up on the end of the day for hauling here. I gotta go do chores, so I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. It's a good time.